Good morning all. In our today's class we are going to deal with the new chapter called nuclei. Actually this is a very important chapter from your exam point of view. The total marks assigned for this chapter is 6. In your examination they are going to ask for 6 marks from nuclei chapter. Then what are the important topics of this nuclei chapter? Actually due to corona there is a shortage of time, that's why they have removed some of the topics of nuclei chapter. And which are they? They are radioactivity, and after the concepts of radioactivity they have removed from your syllabus. You can check and you can download the PDF format from the PU Physics website. Then you will get to know what are the removed topics of a nucleus chapter. Later on I will send that which are the removed topics of nuclei. Now let us go to the concept of nuclei. Nuclei means that is plural. Nucleus means that is singular. Nucleus and nuclei. This is singular. Singular means it is only one nucleus. This is number of nucleus is known as nuclei. That's why I have called this as plural. More number of nucleus is called as nuclei. What is the meaning of nucleus and what is nucleus? What is nuclei? Actually nuclei is a branch of physics which deals with the constituents of nucleus or protons and neutrons. Okay. Nuclei is a branch of physics which deals with the constituents of nucleus, or nuclei is known as nucleus. What are the constituents of nucleus? Constituents of nucleus. Which are the constituents of nucleus? That is proton and neutron. Protons and neutrons are the constituents of nucleus. Now, what are the constituents of atom? The constituents of atom is electrons, protons and neutrons. Here electrons are the negatively charged particles, protons are the positively charged particles, and neutrons are neutral in nature. These neutrons doesn't contain any charges, that's why we used to call that as neutral. Neutral particles are called as neutrons. These particles have positive charge, electrons have negative charge, neutrons have neutral charges. Likewise, electron has its own mass, proton also has its own mass, and neutron also contains its own mass. Mass is there, but there is no charge. What is the mass of the neutron? The mass of the neutron is equal to approximately 1.6748 into 10 to the power of minus 27 kg. What is the mass of the proton? That is 1.6726 into 10 to the power of minus 27 kg. What is the mass of the electron? That is 9.1 into 10 to the power of minus 31 kg. What is the charge of the electron? That is 1.6 into 10 to the power of minus 19 coulomb. In case of electron, that is negative. What is the charge of the proton? That is 1.6 into 10 to the power of minus 19 coulomb. This is plus. What is the charge of the neutron? Neutral. Charge of the neutron is equal to neutron. This is the constituents of atom. Likewise, the constituents of nucleus is protons and neutrons. Okay. Protons has mass and charge, but neutrons has only mass but it doesn't contain charge. Okay, that's why we used to call neutrons as a neutral particles. Actually, these neutrons were found by James Chadwick in 1937. Neutrons were found by in 1937 by James Chadwick. And what are the constituents of nucleus? We got to know that. How it will be? For example, if we consider this as a nucleus, inside that nucleus there are number of protons together with the protons there will be number of neutrons. But inside a nucleus, the number of protons should be equal to number of neutrons. Okay, inside the nucleus, the number of protons is equal to number of neutrons. But we actually know that in an atom, the number of electrons is also equal to number of protons. In atom, number of electrons is also equal to number of protons. Now, what we have to know is a new concept called nucleons. What is nucleons? Nucleons is nothing but protons and neutrons together is called as nucleons. Okay, protons plus neutrons, or protons and neutrons together we used to call it as nucleons. ಅಂದ್ರೆ protons ಮತ್ತೆ neutrons ಎರಡೂ ಜೊತೆಗಿದ್ರೆ ಅದನ್ನ ನಾವು ನ್ಯೂಕ್ಲಿಯಾನ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಕರೀತಾ ಹೋಗ್ತೀನಿ. ನ್ಯೂಕ್ಲಿಯಸ್ ಒಳಗಡೆ protons ಮತ್ತೆ neutrons ಇರ್ತಾ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ. ಇದನ್ನ ನಾವು ಜೊತೆಗಿರೋದನ್ನ ನಾವು ನ್ಯೂಕ್ಲಿಯಾನ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಅಸ್ಯೂಮ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋತಾ ಹೋಗ್ತೀವಿ. These are the constituents of nucleus and these are the constituents of atom. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಈ ಆಟಮ್ಸ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ನ್ಯೂಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ನ ರೆಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿಕ್ಕೆ ಒಂದು ಸಿಂಬಾಲಿಕ್ ರೆಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟೇಷನ್ ನ ಬಳಸ್ತಾ ಹೋಗ್ತೀವಿ. which is that symbolic representation that is more important. Nucleons, neutrons, protons, this is nucleus, this is atom. This is, if we consider this as a nucleus, protons and neutrons will be together. Together protons and neutrons is called as nucleus. This is what I wanted to tell as a basic of a nucleus. Now let us go to the further more important concepts of nuclei, because without these concepts it is very hard to understand the concept of a nuclei chapter. Okay. Now here what we have is a symbolic representation of a chemical component. Okay, in periodic table we have number of chemical components. Okay, number of atoms, and it is represented by the symbol X. Okay, representation of a nucleus. We used to call this as a representation of a nucleus. Here we used to represent a nucleus like this, ZA. This is XZA, or we may also represent this as XZA. If you want to write like this, you can write like this, or if you want to write like this, that is left to us. Okay, there is two methods to represent a nucleus in these two formats. What is the meaning of nucleus here? What is Z and what is A and what is X? Actually, X is the chemical symbol of an atom. X here is chemical symbol of an atom. X is chemical symbol of an atom of a given element. That element may be anything. For example, that is a hydrogen, lithium, carbon, oxygen, neon, nitrogen. That may be anything. This is a chemical symbol of an atom. And what is A? A is mass number. A is mass number. And what is Z here? Z is, that is atomic number. Here Z is atomic number and A is mass number. What is the meaning of atomic number here? That is, atomic number means that is number of protons or electrons. Because we know that in an atom the number of protons is equal to the number of electrons. That is why we may call this atomic number as number of protons or number of electrons. This is actually atomic number means. Here Z means that is atomic number, that is number of protons. We may consider that as a number of protons. And what is the meaning of mass number? Mass number means that is the total of, that is total number of protons and neutrons. Total number of protons and neutrons together is called as mass number. For example, here we are representing that mass number by the symbol A. Here we have protons plus neutrons together. That's why we used to call this as a mass number. Mass number means that is number of protons and neutrons together. This is Z. Z is what? Atomic number. That is number of protons, or we may call that as number of electrons. For example, if we assume this as a oxygen, okay, this is a chemical symbol of a oxygen atom, O 8 16. Here the number of protons inside a oxygen atom is 8, and here we have 16. 16 means that is 8 plus 8. This is number of protons and this is number of neutrons. Inside a oxygen nucleus of a oxygen, inside we have 8 protons and 8 neutrons. This is together, we used to call that as a mass number. Now, by knowing all this concept, we can go to the actual concepts of nuclei, and we have different types of chemical compositions of each element. Okay, for that we should know the concepts of isotopes, isobars, isotones and isomers and mirror nuclei. Let us see what is the meaning of this concept. The first concept is isotopes. What is the meaning of isotopes? And we have to give the example for this. What is the meaning of isotopes? Actually, isotopes means the nuclei consisting of same atomic number but different mass number. Once again, I'll repeat the answer. Isotope means it is the nuclei consisting of same atomic number but different mass number. What is that means? Same atomic number but different mass number is known as isotopes. Nuclei. What I am telling is nuclei. Nuclei means that is number of nucleus. Okay. Here we should have minimum 2 nucleus. Okay. That's why I have represented that as a nuclei. Nuclei consisting of same atomic number but different mass number is known as isotopes. Which are the example for this? The example for this is, for example, hydrogen as number of isotopes. Okay, that is H1 2, H1 3, H1 2, H1 3 and H1 1. Look at this. These are the isotopes of hydrogen atom. These are the isotopes of hydrogen atom. Isotope means the nuclei consisting of same atomic number but different mass number. Here what we have is, these are the isotopes of hydrogen. Okay, this is hydrogen atom, and here we have same atomic number and this is different mass number. This type of nuclei is called as isotopes. ಅಂದ್ರೆ isotopes ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ, ಎಲ್ಲಾದ್ರದ್ದು ಕೂಡ ಅಟಾಮಿಕ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಸೇಮೇ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಮಾಸ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಹೋಗ್ತಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಂಬರ್ ಆಫ್ ನ್ಯೂಕ್ಲಿಯಸಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದನ್ನ ನಾವು ಹೈಡ್ರೋಜನ್ ಐಸೋಟೋಪ್ಸ್ ಅಂತಾನೂ ಕೂಡ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊತಾ ಹೋಗ್ತೀವಿ. ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ನಾವು ಇದನ್ನ ಈ ರೀತಿನೂ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊತಾ ಹೋಗ್ಬೋದು. ಹೀಲಿಯಂ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮಿನಿಮಮ್ 2 protons ಇರಲೇಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ವಿ ಕೆನಾಟ್ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ helium as a hydrogen isotope. That is why we have considered only hydrogen atom to the example of a isotope. Now we have isobars. What is the meaning of isobars? That is the reverse case of isotopes. Andre isotopes ಅಲ್ಲಿ atomic number same ಇತ್ತು, mass number different ಇತ್ತು. But ಈ ಕೇಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ same atomic number ಇರುತ್ತೆ, but in the case of isobars we have same mass number but different atomic number. In the case of isobar, the constituents of nuclei have same mass number but different atomic number. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಐಸೋಬಾರ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ನ್ಯೂಕ್ಲಿಯೈ ಸೇಮ್ ಮಾಸ್ ನಂಬರ್ ನ ಒಳಗೊಂಡಿರಬೇಕು, ಡಿಫ್ರೆಂಟ್ ಅಟಾಮಿಕ್ ನಂಬರ್ ನ ಒಳಗೊಂಡಿರಬೇಕು. ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಯಾವುದು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ನೋಡಿ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ಕೇಸಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ H13 and helium 23. ಈ ಪರ್ಟಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಕೇಸ್ ನಾವು ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿ ಅಟಾಮಿಕ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಹೋಯ್ತು. ಈ ಪರ್ಟಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಐಸೋಟೋಪ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅಟಾಮಿಕ್ ನಂಬರ್ 1 ಇದೆ, ಈ ಐಸೋಟೋಪ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅಟಾಮಿಕ್ ನಂಬರ್ 2 ಇದೆ. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಎರಡು ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಅಟಾಮಿಕ್ ನಂಬರ್ ನ ಒಳಗೊಂಡಿದೆ. ಬಟ್ ಇಲ್ಲೇನಾಗ್ತಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಎರಡನ್ನೂ ಕೂಡ ಸೇಮ್ ಮಾಸ್ ನಂಬರ್ ನ ಒಳಗೊಂಡಿದೆ. ಯಾವ್ದಾದ್ರೂ ನ್ಯೂಕ್ಲಿಯೈ ಸೇಮ್ ಮಾಸ್ ನಂಬರ್ ನ ಒಳಗೊಂಡಿದ್ದು ಡಿಫ್ರೆಂಟ್ ಅಟಾಮಿಕ್ ನಂಬರ್ ನ ಒಳಗೊಂಡಿದ್ರೆ ಅಂತಹದ್ನ ನಾವು ಐಸೋಬಾರ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊತಾ ಹೋಗ್ತೀವಿ. And the next concept is isotones. What is the meaning of isotones? Isotones are ಏನಪ್ಪಾ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ, these are the nuclei having same neutron number but different atomic number. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಈ ಪರ್ಟಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಕೇಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಐಸೋಟೋನ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ it should be having same neutron numbers. Same neutron numbers iddu different atomic number idre. For example, different Z and different A, but the number of neutrons has to be same. Ida number of neutrons to ನಾವು ಏನಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊತೀವಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಅದನ್ನ A minus Z ಅನ್ನುವಂತಹ ಸಿಂಬಲ್ ಇಂದ ನಾವು ಡಿನೋಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊತಾ ಹೋಗ್ತೀವಿ. Number of neutrons, that is A minus Z. This is also represented by the symbol capital N. Number of neutrons is represented by capital N. Capital N is equal to A minus Z. What is A here? This is mass number, this is atomic number. If we subtract atomic number by mass number, we will get the number of neutrons. ಎಷ್ಟು ನ್ಯೂಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಮಾಸ್ ಅಟಾಮಿಕ್ ನಂಬರ್ ನಾವು ಮಾಸ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಇಂದ ಸಬ್ಟ್ರಾಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಹೋಗಬೇಕು. ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್, ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಮಾಸ್ ನಂಬರ್. ಈ ಪರ್ಟಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಕೇಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ 3 ಮಾಸ್ ನಂಬರ್ಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ 2 atomic number. 3 minus 2 is equal to 1. Number of neutron is equal to 1 in this particular case. ಯಾವ್ದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಐಸೋಬಾರ್ಸ್ ಕೇಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇಲ್ಲೇನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ 3 minus 1. 3 minus 1 ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ 2. ನೋಡಿ, ಐಸೋಬಾರ್ಸ್ ಕೇಸಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಯ್ತು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನ್ಯೂಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ 2 ಇದೆ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನ್ಯೂಟ್ರಾನ್ 1 ಇದೆ. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಡಿಫರೆಂಟ್ ನ್ಯೂಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಕೇಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಐಸೋಬಾರ್ಸ್. But what we are telling is, in the case of isotones, the nuclei has to be consist the same number of neutrons. ಎರಡು ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಅಥವಾ ಎರಡಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಹೆಚ್ಚು ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ ನಾವೇನ್ ಅಸ್ಯೂಮ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋತಾ ಹೋಗ್ತೀವಿ ಐಸೋಟೋನ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ, ಅಷ್ಟು ಐಸೋಟೋನ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲೂ ಕೂಡ ನ್ಯೂಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ ಎಷ್ಟಿರ್ಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಸೇಮ್ ಇರ್ತಾ ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಕು. ಹೇಗೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ನಾವು ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋತಾ ಹೋಗೋಣ. ಈಗ ಈ ಪರ್ಟಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಕೇಸ್ ನಾನು ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ, ಹೈಡ್ರೋಜನ್ 1,3 ಮತ್ತೆ ಹೀಲಿಯಂ 2,4 ಐಸೋಟೋಪ್ಸ್ ನಾನು ಅಸ್ಯೂಮ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋತಾ ಹೋಗ್ತೀನಿ. For the case of isotones, I have considered H13 of hydrogen atom and H24 of helium atom. In this particular case, 3 minus 1 is equal to 2. 3 minus 1 is equal to 2. That means the number of neutrons in this particular hydrogen atom is equal to 2. Now here what we have is 4 minus 2. This is the mass number minus atomic number. Mass number minus atomic number is number of neutrons. Here we have the formula for to find out the value of a number of neutrons. Here also we have 2 neutrons and here also we have 2 neutrons. For example, the nuclei having same neutron number but different atomic number. Look at this. Here we have 1 proton and here we have 2 protons. That is why the atomic number value is different but the number of neutrons is same. Such type of nuclei is called as isotopes. Okay. ಇನ್ನೊಂದ್ಸಲ ರಿಪೀಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಹೋಗ್ತೀನಿ. ಐಸೋಟೋಪ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಸೇಮ್ ಅಟಾಮಿಕ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಒಳಗೊಂಡಿರಬೇಕು, ಸೇಮ್ ಮಾಸ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಒಳಗೊಂಡಿರಬೇಕು, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ಸ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿದೆ. ಸಾರಿ, ಡಿಫರೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಸ್ ನಂಬರ್ ನ ಒಳಗೊಂಡಿರಬೇಕು, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ. ಐಸೋಬಾರ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಸೇಮ್ ಮಾಸ್ ನಂಬರ್ ನ ಒಳಗೊಂಡಿರಬೇಕು, ಡಿಫರೆಂಟ್ ಅಟಾಮಿಕ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಗಳನ್ನ ಒಳಗೊಂಡಿರಬೇಕು, ಅದಕ್ಕೂ ಕೂಡ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ಸ್ ನಾವ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳಿದ್ವಿ. ಐಸೋಟೋನ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಸೇಮ್ ನ್ಯೂಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ ನಂಬರ್ಸ್ ಇರಬೇಕು, ಆದ್ರೆ ಡಿಫರೆಂಟ್ ಅಟಾಮಿಕ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಇರ್ತಾ ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಕು. ಅದಕ್ಕೂ ಕೂಡ ನಾವು ಕೆಲವೊಂದು ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ಸ್ ನ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಹೋಗಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ಈಗ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಐಸೋಮರ್ಸ್. ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಮೀನಿಂಗ್ ಆಫ್ ಐಸೋಮರ್ಸ್? These are the nuclei having same atomic number and same mass number but difference in its internal structure. Okay, the nuclei having same atomic number and same mass number but different in its internal structure is known as isomers. Here we have same mass number and same atomic number but different internal structure. Different internal structure is known as isomers. And the last one of related to these isotopes is that is mirror nuclei. What is the meaning of mirror nuclei? These are the nuclei having same mass number but interchange with the proton number and the neutron number. Okay. ಇಲ್ಲೇನಾಗ್ತಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಮಿರರ್ ನ್ಯೂಕ್ಲಿಯೈ. ಮಿರರ್ ನ್ಯೂಕ್ಲಿಯೈ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ದೀಸ್ ಆರ್ ದ ನ್ಯೂಕ್ಲಿಯೈ ಹ್ಯಾವಿಂಗ್ ಸೇಮ್ ಮಾಸ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಬಟ್ ಇಂಟರ್ಚೇಂಜ್ ವಿತ್ ದ ಪ್ರೋಟಾನ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಅಂಡ್ ದ ನ್ಯೂಟ್ರಾನ್ ನಂಬರ್. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರೋಟಾನ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ನ್ಯೂಟ್ರಾನ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಮಾತ್ರ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ, ಆದ್ರೆ ಎರಡರದ್ದು ಕೂಡ ಮಾಸ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಸೇಮ್ ಇರ್ತಾ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ. ಅದು ಹೇಗೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ನಾವು ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಮುಖಾಂತರ ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಹೋಗೋಣ. ಹಿಯರ್ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಅ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಆಫ್ H13. Here we have an example of He23. Idu yavadu mirror nuclei. What is the meaning of mirror nuclei here? These are the mirror nuclei having same mass number. Sorry. Same mass number, A is mass number here, but different in its interchange of proton number and neutron number. But here we have the interchange of proton number and neutron number. If the nuclei having same mass number but interchange with the proton number and the neutron number is known as mirror nuclei. For that we have an example of H13 and He23. Here 2 is proton number and 1 is proton number. Okay. But in case of hydrogen atom, what is the number of neutrons that we should find out? Here 3 minus 1, we have 2 neutrons in the case of hydrogen atom. But in the case of helium atom, we have 3 minus 2, that is equal to 1. In the case of helium, we have 1 neutron particle, and in the case of hydrogen atom, we have 2 hydrogen particle. Here, the number of neutron is equal to number of proton in the case of a helium atom. But in the case of hydrogen, we have 1 proton, but in helium atom, we have 1 neutron. This is what we have said. The proton number and neutron number is interchanged in case of a mirror nuclei. Such type of nuclei is called as mirror nuclei. If the neutron number and proton number is interchanged, but their mass number has to be same. The mass number of these two elements is same, but the proton number and neutron number is interchanged. Here we have 2 1, here we have 1 2. This is what we called as mirror nuclei. And in this class we have studied about isotopes, isobars, isotones, isomers and mirror nuclei. Isotopes means same mass number, different same atomic number, different mass number. Isobars means the nuclei having same mass number but different atomic number. Isotones means the nuclei consisting of same neutron number but different atomic number and different mass number. Okay. What is isomers? Isomers means the nuclei having same atomic number and same mass number but difference in its internal structure. Mirror nuclei means it should contain same mass number but the interchange of protons and neutrons inside a nuclei is called as mirror nuclei. This is all about the isotopes and mirror nuclei. The next concept of nucleus chapter is the properties of nucleus. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಕೆಲವೊಂದು ನ್ಯೂಕ್ಲಿಯಸ್ ಪ್ರಾಪರ್ಟೀಸ್ ಇದೆ. ಆ ಪ್ರಾಪರ್ಟೀಸ್ ಯಾವ್ದು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ನಾವು ಇವಾಗ ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಹೋಗೋಣ. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಒನ್ ಇಸ್ ನ್ಯೂಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ಚಾರ್ಜ್. Nuclear charge, and the second one is nuclear mass, and the next property of a nucleus is nuclear size, and the next property of a nucleus is nuclear density. Nuclear density and nuclear forces. These are the properties of nucleus. Nucleus has different properties. They are nuclear charge, nuclear mass, nuclear size and nuclear density and nuclear forces. What is the meaning of nuclear charge? In the chapter of atom only we have discussed about nuclear charge. The total charge of the nucleus is equal to plus Ze. This is the total charge of the nucleus. Here Z is a proton or electron number. Sorry, here inside a nucleus we have only protons. There is no electrons. That's why we have to consider this Z as a number of protons and E. E is the charge of a proton here. What is nuclear charge? Nuclear charge is equal to plus Ze. Here Z is proton number and E is the charge number. And nuclear mass. What is nuclear mass? That is the mass of a proton plus mass of a neutron together is called as a nuclear mass. Because inside a nucleus we have only two properties. One is proton and another one is neutron. And the mass of proton and mass of neutrons together we used to call it as mass of a nucleus or nuclear mass. For that I'll represent nuclear mass by the symbol capital M suffix N. Let us assume this as a nuclear mass. That is equal to this is mass of a proton. This is small mp. Mp means that is mass of a proton. This is capital Mn. Mn means that is mass of a nucleus. Okay. Mass of a proton into number of protons. How many protons are there? That is, number of protons is what? That is Z. Number of protons is nothing but that is Z, or plus Mn, that is mass of the neutrons, plus number of neutrons. Capital N means what here? That is number of neutrons, or we may also write this as Mp into Z plus Mn into A minus Z. A minus Z is the expression to give the value of number of neutrons. Actually, this is the nuclear mass. Capital M into N is equal to number of protons into proton number. Number of neutrons, mass of the neutron into neutron number. Mass of the proton into proton numbers plus mass of the neutron into neutron numbers, and if we add these two together, we will get the value of a nuclear mass. This is the formula for that. What is nuclear size? Actually, there is an expression for nuclear size, that is R is equal to R naught into A to the power of 1 divided by 3. This is the expression for nuclear size. Here R naught is what? R naught is a radius constant. Here R naught is a radius constant, that is approximately 1.3 into 10 to the power of minus 15 meter. The radius constant of a nuclear size is equal to 1.3 into 10 to the power of minus 15 meter, and here A is what? That is mass number. A is mass number. Here R is directly proportional to A to the power of 1 divided by 3, because this is constant. R naught doesn't vary with anything. Okay. That is why we can write this as R is directly proportional to A to the power of 1 divided by 3. For example, if we consider this as a hydrogen atom, hydrogen consisting of 2 mass number, 2 to the power of 1 divided by 3. Okay. Depending upon the mass number only, the size of the nucleus varies. Okay. And nuclear density. Before going to the nuclear density, we should know what is the meaning of density. Density means that is mass by volume. Okay. Density is nothing but mass by volume. Here what we have is, that is nuclear density. That is nuclear density means that is nuclear mass of the nucleus, or we may consider this as nuclear mass divided by nuclear volume. Nuclear mass divided by nuclear volume is nothing but nuclear density, because we know the expression for density, that is mass by volume. Here we have nuclear density. That is why I have considered this as nuclear mass by nuclear volume. What is nuclear mass? That is nuclear mass is nothing but that is mass of the proton or mass of the neutron. Mass of the proton into mass of the neutron and atomic mass number, and mass number divided by 1. Nuclear mass. Actually, what is nuclear mass is, that is number of protons into mass number. Okay. Number of protons into mass number divided by volume. Here, for example, if we have mass of the proton is 1.6726 into 10 to the power of minus 27 kg, and let us assume this as a mass number. Mass number is, for example, 4 or 8, and volume. What is the expression for volume? This is nuclear volume. Nucleus is in the shape of a sphere. Actually, sphere of a volume is 4 by 3 pi r cube. 4 by 3 pi r cube is the expression for nuclear volume. Okay, because the volume of a sphere is equal to 4 by 3 pi r cube. If we know all these values, then we can easily calculate the nuclear density value. There is no need actually, but we can easily calculate. This is r. What is r here? That is the radius of a nucleus. Okay, nuclear size. That is r is equal to r naught to the power of a to the power of 1 divided by 3. If we know this value, then we can easily calculate the nuclear density. Now, what are the nuclear forces in nature? What is the property of nuclear force? Actually, it is the force that holds the nucleons together. What is the meaning of nuclear force? Nuclear force is the force that holds the number of protons and number of neutrons together, or we may call that as nucleons. It is the force that holds nucleons together is called as nuclear force. Actually, we have number of forces in nature. What are the forces? That is gravitational force, electromagnetic force, strong nuclear force and weak nuclear force. Amongst of all these forces, nuclear force or strong nuclear force is the strongest force in nature. Now I am going to explain the properties of nuclear forces. What is the property of these nuclear forces? And the first property of this nuclear force is, nuclear forces are the attractive force in nature. That is, nuclear forces are strongly attractive forces in nature. Nuclear forces are strongly attractive forces and strongest force in nature. I have already said that nuclear force is the strongest force in nature and these forces are attractive in nature. How we can tell that this is a attractive force in nature? Because this holds protons and neutrons together. Okay, ಅಂದ್ರೆ protons ಮತ್ತೆ neutrons ನ ಎರಡನ್ನೂ ಕೂಡ ಬಿಗಿಯಾಗಿ ಹಿಡಿದಿಟ್ಕೊಂಡಿದೆ. ಯಾಕೆಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಪ್ರೋಟಾನ್ ಪಾಸಿಟಿವ್ ಚಾರ್ಜ್, ನ್ಯೂಟ್ರಾನ್ ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಲೆಸ್. ಈಗ ನಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿರೋ ಪ್ರಕಾರ ಪ್ರಾಪರ್ಟಿ ಆಫ್ ಫಿಸಿಕ್ಸ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಚಾರ್ಜಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಆಪೋಸಿಟ್ ಚಾರ್ಜಸ್ ಅಟ್ರಾಕ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಲೈಕ್ ಫೋರ್ಸ್ ರಿಪೆಲ್ಸ್. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನ್ಯೂಟ್ರಲ್ ಪಾರ್ಟಿಕಲ್ ಅದು ಅಟ್ರಾಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೋ ಅಥವಾ ರಿಪೆಲ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೋ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ನಮಗೆ. ಅದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ಏನಾಗ್ತಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ, ಅದು ರಿಪೆಲ್ ಆದ್ರೂ ಸಹ ಅದನ್ನ ಹಿಡಿದಿಟ್ಕೊಂಡಿರುವಂತ ಫೋರ್ಸ್ ಯಾವ್ದಪ್ಪ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ನ್ಯೂಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ಫೋರ್ಸ್. ಅದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ಅದನ್ನು ಸ್ಟ್ರಾಂಗ್ಲಿ ಅಟ್ರಾಕ್ಟಿವ್ ಫೋರ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊತಾ ಹೋಗ್ತೀವಿ. ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಸ್ಟ್ರಾಂಗೆಸ್ಟ್ ಫೋರ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ ನೇಚರ್ ದಟ್ ವಿ ನೋ. ಆಬ್ವಿಯಸ್ಲಿ the strongest force in nature is nuclear force. That is why we use this particular nuclear forces in our atomic bombs and nuclear bombs. Okay, and this is the strongest force in nature. And the third one is extremely short range forces. These nuclear forces are short range forces. What is the meaning of short range? ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಶಾರ್ಟ್ ರೇಂಜ್ ಫೋರ್ಸಸ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ, ದಿಸ್ ಫೋರ್ಸ್ ಹೋಲ್ಡ್ಸ್ ವಿತ್ ಇನ್ ದ ನ್ಯೂಕ್ಲಿಯಸ್ ಆರ್ ವಿತ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಆಟಮ್. ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಸೈಜ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಆಟಮ್? ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಆರ್ಡರ್ 10 to the power of -14 to 10 to the power of -15 ಮೀಟರ್. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅಷ್ಟು ಚಿಕ್ಕ ರೇಂಜ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ನ್ಯೂಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ಫೋರ್ಸ್ ಆಕ್ಟಿವ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ವೆರಿ ಶಾರ್ಟ್ ರೇಂಜ್. ಗ್ರಾವಿಟೇಷನಲ್ ಫೋರ್ಸ್, ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರೋಮ್ಯಾಗ್ನೆಟಿಕ್ ಫೋರ್ಸಸ್ ಏನಿದೆ, ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಲಾಂಗ್ ರೇಂಜ್ ಫೋರ್ಸಸ್ ಬಿಟ್ವೀನ್ ದ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಸ್, ಬಿಟ್ವೀನ್ ದ ಗ್ಯಾಲಕ್ಸೀಸ್. ಈ ರೀತಿ ಅಟ್ರಾಕ್ಟಿವ್ ಫೋರ್ಸ್ ಇರ್ತಾ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ. ಇದು ಕೂಡ ಅಟ್ರಾಕ್ಟಿವ್ ಫೋರ್ಸ್, ಬಟ್ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಅ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ರೀಮ್ಲಿ ಶಾರ್ಟ್ ರೇಂಜ್ ಫೋರ್ಸ್. ಅಂಡ್ ದ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಒನ್ ಇಸ್, ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಅ ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಇಂಡಿಪೆಂಡೆಂಟ್ ಒನ್. ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಇಂಡಿಪೆಂಡೆಂಟ್ ಫೋರ್ಸಸ್. ನ್ಯೂಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ಫೋರ್ಸಸ್ ಆರ್ charge independent and spin dependent. nuclear forces are charge independent forces or spin dependent forces. In which particular direction it is going to spin, that is more important. That is why we used to call the nuclear force is a spin independent but charge independent. Spin dependent and charge independent. ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಏನಿರ್ಬೋದು, ಪಾಸಿಟಿವ್ ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ನ್ಯೂಟ್ರಲ್ ಇರ್ತಾ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ. ಅದು ಇಂಡಿಪೆಂಡೆಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ದೀಸ್ ಟೂ ಚಾರ್ಜಸ್. ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ವೈ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ದ ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ನ್ಯೂಕ್ಲಿಯಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಇಂಡಿಪೆಂಡೆಂಟ್. ಆದ್ರೂ ಕೂಡ ನಾವು ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ನ್ಯೂಕ್ಲಿಯಸ್ ಏನ್ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ, ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಝೆಡ್ ಇ. ಐದರ್ ಇಟ್ ಶುಡ್ ಬಿ ನ್ಯೂಟ್ರಲ್ ಆರ್ ಇಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಟು ಬಿ ಪಾಸಿಟಿವ್ ಚಾರ್ಜ್. ಇಟ್ ಶುಡ್ ನಾಟ್ ಬಿ ನೆವರ್ ಬಿ ನೆಗೆಟಿವ್ ಚಾರ್ಜ್. ಓಕೆ, ನ್ಯೂಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಯಾವಾಗ್ಲೂ ಕೂಡ ಒಂದು ಪಾಸಿಟಿವ್ ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಇರಬೇಕು, ಇಲ್ಲ ನ್ಯೂಟ್ರಲ್ ಇರಬೇಕು, ಯಾವತ್ತಿಗೂ ಒಂದು ನೆಗೆಟಿವ್ ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಹೋಗ್ಬಾರ್ದು. ಅಂಡ್ ದ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಪ್ರಾಪರ್ಟಿ ಇಸ್ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಅ ನಾನ್ ಸೆಂಟ್ರಲ್ ಫೋರ್ಸ್, because the gravitational force is a central force. Actually these things you have studied in your first PUC physics chapter only. Okay, the properties of nucleus or nuclear forces in nature, the properties of strong nuclear force and weak nuclear forces. Within that these concepts will come. Okay, and this is a saturated force. These are the properties of nuclear forces, and we have some more properties of nuclear forces. That is, these are exchange forces. ಇನ್ನೂ ಕೆಲವಿದೆ, ಇನ್ನೂ ಕೂಡ ನೀವು 3-4-5-6 ಪ್ರಾಪರ್ಟೀಸ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೇನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಹೋಗ್ಬೋದು. ಆದ್ರೆ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ವ್ಯೂ ನೀವು ಯಾವ್ದಾದ್ರು 4ನ್ನ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೇನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಸಾಕು. ನ್ಯೂಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ಫೋರ್ಸಸ್ ನಾವು 2 ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಕೇಳ್ತಾ ಹೋಗ್ತೀವಿ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮಿನೇಷನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವು 4 ಪ್ರಾಪರ್ಟೀಸ್ ನ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೇನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಹೋದ್ರೆ ಸಾಕು. ಯಾವ್ದಾದ್ರು 4: charge independent, spin dependent, strongest force or attractive force, short range force or exchange forces, non-central forces, saturated forces. ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ನೀವು ಯಾವ್ದಾದ್ರು ಒಂದು 4ನ್ನ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೇನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ನಮಗೆ 2 ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಸಿಗ್ತಾ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ. ಅಂಡ್ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಆಲ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ದ ನ್ಯೂಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ಫೋರ್ಸಸ್. ಇವತ್ತಿನ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಏನೇನು ಸ್ಟಡಿ ಮಾಡಿದೀವಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ, ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ಮೀನಿಂಗ್ ಆಫ್ ನ್ಯೂಕ್ಲಿಯಸ್, ನ್ಯೂಕ್ಲಿಯೈ, ಕಾನ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಯೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ನ್ಯೂಕ್ಲಿಯೈ, nucleons and chemical composition of an atom, ಮತ್ತೆ isotones, isomers, isobars, isotopes and mirror nuclei. ಅದರ ಜೊತೆಗೆ properties of nucleus. There are different types of properties of the different properties of nucleus. Those are nuclear size, nuclear mass, nuclear charge, nuclear density and nuclear forces.